Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Riza. Please click that subscribe button down below if you haven't already because it really does help a lot. Today we are going to be doing part 2 of the Secrets and History of the Pirates of the Caribbean. So let's get right to it. I am so excited to make this video, you guys, because the Pirates of the Caribbean just has so much to tell, and even everything that I have in this video and my last video combined is not everything. Today is going to be mostly secrets, but I want to start with that there are over 54 animal animatronics in the ride, as well as over 75 pirate animatronics. So that comes out to a whopping 120 animatronics total. The ride can also hold over 360,000 gallons of water and has 39 boats on the ride at one singular time and has a capacity of about 2,900, so 2,900 an hour, which is insane in comparison to some of the other rides that are at the Disney parks. So at one point, all of the skeletons in the ride were supposedly real. They have been speculated to be donated from UCLA's medical department. However, due to erosion over time and wear and tear on the bones themselves, they were slowly replaced with fake ones. But there is one supposedly real skull and crossbones left on the ride. It is in the skeleton scene as your boat is riding by. On one side you see, skeletons drinking rum, skeletons playing chess, and then on the other side you see a giant bed with a skeleton in it holding a map and a magnifying glass, and above it, on the headboard of the bed, you see a very different looking skull and crossbones, and it's visibly very different than all of the rest of the skeletons on the ride. So people have come up with the rumor that it is the only real skull and crossbones left. I'm pretty sure that Disney debunked this rumor, except for the fact that people still believe it, and I mean, it's something fun to believe in, so I still believe it. And I mainly still believe it just because it's something fun to believe in the ride. You know what I mean? Like, if there's secrets in history, you want to believe in that stuff. So I just think it makes your experience at Disney much more interesting if you buy in and you believe in all of the different rumors that go around. Now, we all know that in 2006, the ride closed down for a refurbishment, and when it opened back up, there were a bunch of new animatronics in that involved the actual Pirates of the Caribbean movie franchise. Now, a couple of fun facts about that. All of the original voices and actors from the movie voiced their animatronic counterparts in the Disneyland ride. Some of the other animatronics are voiced by Paul Frees. And my favorite is that Johnny Depp used to come and dress up as Jack in the ride and hide and pretend to be one of the animatronics. So in the actual ride, you see 3 Jack animatronics. So growing up, everyone used to tell me, count, see if you can find 4, because if you can find 4, then you saw Johnny Depp. And I loved Johnny Depp growing up. Like, he was my favorite person in the whole world. And so the idea that he, took time out of his life to come and do that and then come out and interact with people really was just such an awesome thing to do with someone's free time. So if you're on the ride and you can count 4 Jacks, you probably saw Johnny Depp. Hi. So Alice Davis did all of the costumes for the ride. Something about her is that she went behind the Imagineer's back and ordered double the amount of fabric she had to for the costume so she could make extras for each costume. So she made one backup costume for each of the animatronics. Thankfully, because a few years later there was a fire that broke out inside the ride, and the Imagineers were like, what the heck are we gonna do? We don't have spare parts, spare costumes. And Alice Davis was like, I do. And so because of that, they ended up only being closed for one day rather than, however long it would have taken to re-sew and get more costumes. Because of what she did, there are up to, I think, 3 spare costumes per animatronic in that ride now. Now, this one is just speculation, but it is rumored that all of the dogs that are in the Disneyland rides, especially Pirates of the Caribbean, are actually rumored to look like Walt Disney's childhood dog. And in the fire scenes are actually a very simple and easy trick. Right, Daisy? Daisy's right next to me. Basically, the way that they do the fire scene is they have some cloth and they have air blowing on the cloth, and they just have a specific light that is centered on each part of the cloth to make it look like fire. And it has been so realistic that like some people that go on the ride believe that it's genuinely real fire and then get like really concerned and complain when we know it's not real. We know it's not. So I was thinking about including more Jean Lafitte in this video, but then I remembered that I wanted to make a completely separate video about him because he is everywhere and I just really, you know, want to dive deeper into him than I can in this video. And that is going to be all for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please click that big thumbs up down below. And don't forget to leave a comment about what your favorite secrets in history of the Pirates of the Caribbean is. Don't forget that I have a blog coming out very, very soon, and to follow my socials, which will all be down in the description below. I am so excited for Disneyland to open back up so I can take you guys with me and show you guys everything that's going on at Disneyland, DCA, and at Downtown Disney. So stay tuned for a lot of Disney vlogs that are coming up very soon. As of right now, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!